This is going to be worth every penny I spent on this game. Welcome, it is I, Happy Harry. Welcome to day 0 on this new world, where we'll be seeing how long I can survive on iPad. This might be the first instalment, this might be the last instalment. Basically what this is we are going to see how long we can survive on different versions of Minecraft. For example, this one here is iPad. I just made myself some wood tools. I then had enough wool to make a bed later in the day. And how I had enough wool and wood, well, killed sheep and chopped a bunch of trees. Chopping trees could be good money in the future. Then I started mining some stone, making some stone tools, and started working on my nice little tiny home. Then I mined some more stone to then make a furnace, and why I made a furnace to cook some nice food. Just before that, I went to bed. Day 0 completed. I then started off day 1 by chopping down a bunch of trees after I met a lone wolf. This could be, like I said earlier, this could be very profitable in the future. I then got a little bit of a crazy idea for this early in the game anyways. I decided I'm making a nice pen to put my animals in. I mean, it could work, who knows? It could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. After then clearing out the area for a pen, I'd only just realised I did not have enough wood. So, you want to know what I will be doing soon? I will just be chopping. But while I'm at it, I could use this natural barrier as something I could save fences on. I mean, it'll make me have to spend way less time in the forest. And then make myself some fences with the wood from the forest. It could be quite profitable in the future. And I think I might have made too many fences, one could say. But there is one thing in life, kids, and younger children, I should say, because I'm a child. You can never have too many fences. Too many fences, there's never too many. I'd also made a hoe using the two and planting 2 seeds that I got while clearing to make space for the farm. So now I basically have unlimited food, which is good for someone in hardcore. I then found a nearby cave, and I thought it was just going to be a tiny pocket, like most caves would be. But this will actually turn out to be a giant cave in the future. And just here's me conserving torches. But seriously, this was actually a pretty large cave, and I even found some iron so I could be even safer, which is all a man can really need in hardcore. I'd left the cave with 15 iron, but I didn't really care on those 15 iron at the moment, as it was night time, or about to turn it at least. Running home as fast as possible. This would be the only thing I'd do. But I finished. I got home fast, and day 1 complete. I started off day 2 by placing in those glass panes. Where I got those glass panes was, remember on day 1 or day 0 when I mined some sand? Well, that was where I got the glass from. And then I crafted those glass into glass panes, and now I'm good. And now I've got nice windows where I don't need to hop out in and out of. And I've also got 15 iron currently cooking in that furnace, remember? Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. All saplings. Chop, 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 chop. Ooh, nice wood. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. Ooh, sapling again. Chop, 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 chop. Now run home. After returning home from that tiny little lumber session, I then have enough iron to make a bucket. Well, but before I make a bucket, I place some wood on the stove. But now with this bucket, that allows my crops to grow a large amount of time. It grows, it helps them grow a lot faster. So yeah, great job, saplings. Now I thought it was a nice time to start work on building my nice animal pen. This pen was going to be quite large, as shown with those former 39 pieces of fences that I used to have in my hotbar. But yes, this was going to be an absolutely massive pen. It's either holding cows or sheep. I still haven't really decided just yet. I then used some more of my iron to make some shears. Now, why I made shears, you might ask, was because there was a brown sheep right nearby that I could use to make some carpet. And why should I make carpet, you may ask? Well, because some of you might not know this, but if you place carpet on top of fences, it allows players to jump on top of fences, but not mobs. So it's a really easy way to trap creatures like cows or pigs and sheep. Yeah, and I also forgot to mention while I'm heading back down into this cave again, I forgot to tell you that I had made a shield and a piece of chest plate. I was quick to be back in the cave after my quick, short save and quit session, but something sad did happen. I'm going to play the last 3 minutes of the clip. Yep, I died. And it was so sad to see that I died so early in this world. And of course I died to a baby zombie. Of course I did, but damn. Oh, I wish I had my microphone on for this. But oh my god, I'm sorry. Right, and I had my shield up as well. If you go and replay that, you'll be able to see that I had my shield up. And I could not for the life of me do anything. Oh god, but I'm angry, guys. So I'll hopefully try and come back for this. I might do a part 2 one day. Maybe on a different version, but see ya.